For years, they have been completely angry ever since this team lost. That team is the NBA's Cleveland Cavaliers. The question is, why does this team get angry when the Cavaliers lose? Whether it's the regular season, the preseason, or the playoffs. Well, that team is none other than the Cleveland Firecrackers. The question is, what led to them getting angry whenever the Cleveland Cavaliers lost? Okay, let's rewind back to 2016. Remember, the Cleveland Cavaliers were down 3-1 to the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. And many Caps fans thought that it was over. However, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving managed to lead the Cavaliers to the comeback and win their first ever NBA title, and the first pro sports title for the city of Cleveland since 1964. And then fast forward to June 4th to July 4th, 2016. Kevin Durant makes his decision to join the Golden State Warriors. Of course, this move sparked a lot of controversy, with many people comparing the move to LeBron James' offseason move to the Miami Heat in 2010. And of course, many Caps fans thought, oh no, with Kevin Durant, the NBA is ruined. Yes, with Kevin Durant, those Caps fans thought right. With Kevin Durant on the Warriors, the NBA was completely ruined. So right now, the Cavaliers losing, leading to the Firecrackers getting angry, started with the 2017 playoffs, when Golden State went 12-0. Because at first, I was watching one of their playoff games. The first playoff game I watched to feature the Warriors was Game 4 of the 2017 Western Conference Semifinals against the Utah Jazz. When Golden State was leading, I was angry. When Golden State was leading, I was angry, and I kept yelling at Golden State to stop scoring and let Utah get closer so that they would take Game 4 to win to force a Game 5 back in Oakland, because yes, Game 4 was a must-win for the Utah Jazz, and if they didn't win that game, their season was over. However, Golden State decided not to let the Utah Jazz take Game 4 at home, and that's what it is, and that's what it was. Utah was swept by Golden State, and then on Mother's Day, May 14th, 2017, after church, I was watching the San Antonio Spurs Golden State Warriors game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. And at first, I was happy when Golden State was trailing, because, in my opinion, Golden State did not deserve to win that game. And that's until Zaza Pachulia decided to injure Kawhi Leonard. And because of this, Golden State came back from a 26-point deficit and escaped from what it could have been their very first loss of the 2017 playoffs. At this point, I was playing for the Firecrackers at the time, and I was angry. So, and then games 2 to 4, those are the games Golden State would not let San Antonio take, especially games 3 and 4. And because of this, I decided to throw a rage fit. Because of this. And my teammates decided to note this behavior. And one of my teammates said, quote, oh, not to worry. Because yes, gamers rage. It's the instincts of a gamer. Of course, rage is the instincts of a gamer. Because yes, I was a gamer, an NBA gamer at the time. watching a lot of NBA games. And then fast forward to the 2017 playoffs. Of course, Golden State won that 4-1 to defeat Cleveland and win a 2017 championship. Now in games 1, 2, 3, and 5, I would go, because Golden State won those games. I would go fiercely ballistic by throwing many raging mental breakdowns and ranting many times, especially on Durant joining the Warriors. So because of this, that's how it was. And then the Firecrackers getting angry whenever the Cleveland Cavaliers was born, starting in October 2017. Because of, luckily, the Cleveland Cavaliers began the 2017-2018 regular season with a 102-99 win over the Boston Celtics, led by former Cavalier Kyrie Irving. Because of course, Kyrie Irving was booed in his return to Quicken Loans Arena, which is now Rocket Mortgage Field House. And then when Golden State won the 2018 championship, the Fire says every single player on the starting five of the Firecrackers again threw a lot of rage fits over the summer. Especially Stephanie Gavin. Because she too is a die-hard Cavs fan. And then fast forward to the 2018-2019 season. And as I said in my posts, the 2018-2019 season was when my hate for the Warriors really reached its peak. Says I would go fiercely ballistic every time Cleveland lost and Golden State won. And to make matters worse, at school, everyone would talk about Cleveland losing and Golden State winning, which would really get on my nerves. Which would really get on my nerves, as well as the others. Most notably, Lisa Balkin, who was drafted 10th overall in 2015. Because the others have been noticing my fiercely ballistic behavior every time Golden State won and Cleveland lost. They decided to do the same. And since the 2018-2019 season, it has gone from there. However, ever since the Firecrackers relocated to Cleveland in 2019, due to way too much violence in Chicago, the Cavaliers still haven't gotten to the finals, despite Cleveland winning 4 championships in a row from 2020 to 2023. Because in 2023, the Cavaliers made the playoffs for the first time since 2018, and for the since 2018 overall, and for the first time since 1998 without LeBron James, only to get bounced in the first round by the New York Knicks in 5 games. Because of this, every single player on the Firecrackers decided to go fiercely ballistic. With the player going fiercely ballistic the most being Eric Oates. Eric Oates, aka Louis 95. And now, here we are in the 2023-2024 season. Because there are a lot of games where I went fiercely ballistic after the Cleveland Cavaliers lost. For example, take their April 7th game against the Los Angeles Clippers, because they led by as many as 26 and scored 80 points in the first half of the game. And they were on the verge of winning that game until Paul George hit the game winner and made the game-saving block against Evan Mobley. Because of this, I could not, since I threw a lot of raging mental breakdowns, and I could not calm down for an entire week. Heck, to this day, I am still disappointed in Cleveland for blowing that 26-point lead against the Clippers on April 7th. And I am also disappointed in Cleveland again for losing their season finale against the Charlotte Hornets on purpose. Again, to get an easy first-round matchup with Orlando as opposed to getting a first-round matchup with either the Philadelphia 76ers or the Miami Heat. And that'll do it, folks. And yes, that is how the Cleveland Firecrackers get angry every single time the Cleveland Cavaliers lose. And without further ado, I will see you in my next NABL Stories video.